let's talk about mixing this U2 album with Steve Lillywhite. What was that experience like? How did you approach it? You said you guys are very much in the board and on the computer, and that's about it, right?
Yeah, for mixing, we pretty much have it down together where, I mean, the name of the game is just ease.
Okay.
I mean, we like to make it so you can work fast. So, I mean, as we're doing records, we're constantly mixing anyway. Everything we record, we're kind of sitting in its place. I mean, I think it's the worst thing to make a record and be telling a band, oh, don't worry, it doesn't sound good. It'll sound good in the mix. It's like, you shouldn't be waiting till the mix to make it sound good. It should always be sounding good, you know? I want a band to come in when they've done a take and come in and listen and go, wow, that sounds amazing, and just have everything always sounding good. I think that's the key to doing things well and creating a vibe and always making everyone excited is just making it sound good all the time. So when we get to the mix part, it's literally mostly done, and we like to work fast where you keep everything, you know, you don't use a lot of outboard gear, don't use a lot of stuff that you would have to change from song to song. I mean, obviously you can, you know, use a computer to get a basic level, but you know, we do mostly all EQ, compression, moves, automation, everything in the computer. So,
right.
So this is literally just, you know, panning, output, some volumes, and
wow.
So on the last day of a record, we could literally mix everything again.
Were you working in Pro Tools at Olympic with
Yes,
U2?
yes.
All right.
I'm pretty much only Pro Tools.
Okay.
Well, I started on tape, but you know,
back in the day.
back in a long time ago.
What plugins did you use on the album of note? You know, just what are some tricks for really making the most of getting the most sound from working in the box?
You want me to give them my secrets?
Yes. Don't worry, we won't tell anybody.
I'm a big Waves fan.
Okay.
I mean, I use pretty much most Waves for EQs and compressors and stuff. I mean, I love the you know, the classics, the SSLs, the Neve API, you know, the L1s, L2s, that kind of stuff. I tend to gravitate to that mostly.
All right. All right. Let's talk about mixing Bono's vocals then. What's going on with his voice in the box? You know, what kind of compression do you put on it? Where's the dials?
You just use whatever it takes. I mean, again, you're in here with the 58, so already, you know, with the loud, the bleed, everything, it's already a bit of a challenge.
Right.
So it's really just whatever it takes to make it work and sound good in that. You know, but he's just got such a great voice that it just sounds good. Right. In that situation, and that's just, you know, that's how he captures his vibe. So you know, it's all about what, you know, feeling good. I mean, that's the biggest thing in the studios. The technical side and stuff is all great and stuff, but you know what really matters is performances and people being happy, so they can make it happen.
That's
so
great
you get
advice.
these things, you know.
When you're mixing, do you put a compressor on the tube bus?
Oh yeah, you know, the SSL compressor is just a great sounding compressor. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Right. Or the C2 is another one. Okay. Pretty much between those is really all I would ever use, but. You know, you don't want to get crazy with it. You don't want to, you know, get too extreme. But you know, nice little pumping action on it is always going to sound pretty good. Right.